The Mick Donato Show starts now.
Hey, how you doing there, folks? Mick Donato here, back after a little while off with another great episode of the Mick Donato Show. I'm here with Danny. Say hi, Danny.
Hello, it's me, Danny, the other guy.
Yeah, it is Danny, producer. Fantastic kid. Yeah, it's been a while, but let me explain before we get into the show. Folks, I'll be honest. I have been in rehab. And I knew I had to do it. The doctor said, look, it's going to be tough. I'm going to have to send you to this place, for a while. And then after that, the stuff you got to do at home, just to continue to make yourself better. So I did it, and he said you're going to have a lot of support, but I have, and I can say that thankfully today things are looking good, and I've been doing all the things I got to do to get myself better.
That's nice. That's great. Hope you're doing better, man.
And I don't know if you ever had knee replacement surgery, but it is brutal. I blew out my knee on the job site. Yeah, after so many years of just, bending over, working on your knees. And the doctor said, look, when we're done, Mick, you're going to have to go up to Spalding, up there in Boston. Spalding, by the way, Danny, that's where your Aunt Debbie went for rehab.
Yeah?
After her brain surgery. They're
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah.
They work with athletes.
I remember that.
Yeah, help them walk. And
Yeah.
Tom Brady went there after his ACL.
Tom Brady?
I don't know. But the folks there were very supportive, fantastic. And they gave me stuff to do at home, little exercises and things. And I've been doing all that. And I'm glad to say I'm literally back on my feet.
Literally.
Knee is much better. So I had some time off. But it was tough to get down here. Yeah, do the show with Danny. We talked about doing some stuff remotely, but just didn't work out. So that's why we've been off. We're back. And hopefully bring some shows to you on a regular basis, as they say, and get things back in order. So with that being said, again, as I always say, find this and all the great shows at mickdonato.com. Go there, get the archives, info about the show, buy some merch. For God's sake, buy some merch.
Buy the merch.
Yeah, Danny's got private school tuition to pay.
Well, not for much
Spend
longer.
$20 on a shirt, for God's sake.
Not for much longer.
But of course, from there, where can they link, Danny?
Podbean?
Podbean.
Yeah.
Podbean.com. And there, they're a great hosting site. You can get the app. And then you can download the shows and watch them whenever the hell you want.
No way. Whenever
Wi-Fi?
I want. I don't
Use up all your data.
I don't even need
Watching the
Wi-Fi.
show, download it when you're at home, and then when you're traveling, watch it on your phone. And of course, special thanks to all our fans in emergency response. That's fire, hazmat, law enforcement, the narcotics agencies, right, Danny? Keeping the fentanyl.
Yeah.
Keeping the fentanyl off the streets.
Fentanyl.
Danny, you don't take the fentanyl, do you?
I don't know what that...
Good. Don't.
Okay.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Military, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. I include you, Coast Guard. And you're part of the DHS. You know that, Danny? Coast Guard's not military?
What's DHS?
Unless it's time of war? Yeah, no.
I don't know things.
But speaking of DHS, Border Patrol. Build that wall. Keep those illegals where they belong. So, God bless you all for what you do. We just had Thanksgiving a couple days ago, and that was great. I had a great time, Danny, going to your...
I had a pretty good time, too. I like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we went to Aunt Sue's house, right?
Yup.
Had a great dinner. She
lots
invited me and my dad over because the kids were with their mother, that unholy death spawn of a human being. So it was just me and my dad. Had a great time, though. Great meal. Got to hang out with Bernie.
Yeah. Bernie's
He's fantastic.
grandpa.
Just says it like it is.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah, sometimes says things that maybe he shouldn't. but what a great guy. Yeah, and on that, Laurie, your mom, Danny,
Yeah, what about my mother?
she went to see the movie Frozen 2.
Oh, yeah, she told me about that.
And you didn't go, Danny, right?
No, I
think,
don't. It
She went with
sounds
Nana
like
and
dumb.
Riley. But here's the thing. Danny, why do they make sequels and they just put a number? Like Frozen 2?
That's a good question. I never
Or
thought
just
of
make
that.
a new name.
Yeah, make it like
Like Frozen the next episode. Or
like-
Frozen the next
Yeah.
adventure.
yeah. You're right.
Putting the number there, it
It's
really
just-
only works in porn.
It's just
Pornography. I don't know, what's an example? Saving Ryan's Privates 8. That works.
nah.
Regular movies.
There shouldn't even be numbers there.
Anyway, where was I going with that, Dan? Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
So Larry is heading out to go to the movie, and I'm going to see Frozen 2. And you know what your papaw says? What Bernie says?
What does he say?
Isn't that the one with the gay character? The LGBTQ? I don't know. I can't do Bernie's accent.
L-
West Virginia.
Oh, it's Virginia.
Laurie was appalled. What are you talking about? Gay.
What?
So she went. So I said it was a great movie, by the way. I won't see it. I have no plans to. It's just not my cup of tea, as they say.
Yeah.
But-
Same here.
But I was curious. So I did some research about this whole gay thing in Frozen 2. And I found an article. Danny, I sent you a link.
Oh yeah, the article.
It's from BuzzFeed, so it's reliable. Yeah, bring it up on the monitor. Yep, there it is.
Okay.
Just kind of slowly scroll down there. And I have it printed out here, Danny, so I can read it. But
Oh, so there's one.
yeah, scroll down to the see that guy? Josh
Yeah,
Gad?
this guy. Who's this guy?
He's the voice of the snowman.
Oh, all right.
You don't have to question his sexuality. Jeez, based on that pose. Anyway. This is from BuzzFeed, so I'm going to read a little bit. Frozen star Josh Gad, that's him there, has some answers kind of for Queen Elsa. Stands?
Stands?
Is that a
like
typo?
like
Stands?
Stanford?
Be
Stanley?
fans. I don't know. Anyway, who desperately want the pop culture icon to be lesbian. That would be
Okay.
Elsa. For now, Gad said it's less about finding a partner and more about self-love.
So wait, what? That?
Yeah, self-love. We
I
all know
don't-
what that means.
that-
Well, maybe not Danny, but
But if you
he's 13, so maybe he does. But
Wait.
during interview, BuzzFeed, blah blah blah. The directors wanted to tell a story that didn't necessarily feel like it was about Elsa searching for love. He added it was more about Elsa embracing Elsa.
wait,
Again.
so basically, is he
Wow.
trying to say that Elsa's lesbian because she loves herself, who is female?
I think so, Danny. It's a good point.
But
If you love yourself, are you technically a homosexual? 'Cause
but
you
that
are
doesn't
the
make
same-
any sense.
I don't know, Danny. It's a good point. Gotta look at that. Anyway, Gad left room for development later on. It's not to say that the journey, always a journey. Always a journey. Can't still happen in the future. Fans of the Disney franchise have speculated about Elsa's sexuality since the first installment, Frozen, I guess Frozen 1. Why don't they call the
Frozen
first one
1.
Frozen 1?
Well, I think it's
set
because
the stage there.
I don't think they always plan on making a sequel.
Nah,
when
they
they're-
know. They know.
Mm,
Was
Frozen
released in 2013 with the Oscar-winning classic Let It Go becoming something of an LGBTQ anthem. It goes on. You can read it yourself, folks.
oh.
Take it down there.
All right.
So, yeah, that was the thing. So, first of all, Laurie, if you're watching, I know you are, Elsa is a lesbian. We clarified that. Thanks
Yes,
to BuzzFeed
because she
and
has
Josh Gad.
self-confidence.
But here's my thing. Who cares? I don't care. Do you think Riley knew? Riley's what, 6?
No.
She didn't know.
Does she even know about like?
No, she didn't care.
Does she even know that like different sexualities exist?
No. And I'm sure in the movie, it's a Disney movie for kids. They didn't have Elsa put it this way, eating tuna salad,
The kids movie.
having some, munching on some tacos, if you know what I mean. I'm sure it was pretty subtle, even if it was there. It doesn't matter. And I don't care. You know, God bless you. Live the way God made you. And just be happy. That's all it's all about, right, Danny?
Yes,
Doesn't
that's
matter.
what it's about.
I live by the way my grandfather told me.
What did your grandfather
And
tell
it's
you?
not just about being gay or whatever. It's he said a man can do, or a woman, but a man can do whatever he wants as long as he doesn't do it to me. Does that make sense, Danny?
Not
Yeah.
really.
Do what you want. Just
Wait,
don't do it to me.
but doesn't that... Wait, that quote sounds like someone could kill someone, but as long as he doesn't kill you...
All right, you're getting off topic, Danny. Just be yourself is the point.
Just be okay.
Be happy and
Be happy.
just do what you want. And if it's in the kids' movie, again, as long as they're not doing blatant, sexual, content in the Frozen castle, who cares? So that's my take on it. But I'm glad we clarified that for your mom
Yes.
and had some discussion. So again, I won't see the movie, not because of that. I just don't care.
Yep, me
About
neither.
Frozen or Josh Gad or whatever. But kind of on this topic, Danny.
Yeah?
So a buddy of mine, a couple days ago, he knew we were going to restart the show,
Mm-hmm.
do a new show, and he sent me a link. Apparently, Danny, now you like Sprite.
I love Sprite.
It's
Sprite's
like your
my
favorite soda, right?
It's my favorite anything.
No caffeine, which is good.
Yes.
Full of sugar, but
Yes.
still you like it. Well, apparently the Sprite company, or I guess it's the Coca-Cola company.
Really?
They're the ones that actually make the Sprite.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Whatever. Well, apparently they are woke.
They're
You know what that
woke,
means, Danny? Woke?
Kind of.
What's that
yeah,
mean, Danny?
I heard the term thrown around. It means
What do
they're
you think it means?
It's hard to.
It means
explain.
they understand what's happening. They're accepting, of all these new
Yeah.
things. The LGBTQ, ABC, XYZ, all that stuff, and they're progressive. So there's a commercial they put out, and I haven't seen it yet. I did not watch it because
Me
he said,
neither.
Mick, you should talk about this on the show. So I didn't watch it. I'll see it for the first time. And we'll talk about it. So, Danny, that link I sent you, bring it up there. It's like Sprite.
Sprite Gay Pride
Something
.mp4.
gay commercial, but whatever.
All
Let's
right.
bring it up. There it is. Okay. All right, so there's a mom, presumably, and I guess a little girl. What's he doing? Is that a he or a she?
Oh,
Is that
that.
Danny?
That's
Getting dressed up. Toronto.
Well,
That's
I mean-
Canada. Go figure.
Toronto.
Oh, wait, what?
That looks like a wig. It probably is a wig.
Grandmother? What the? Danny, is that a
It looks like he's
paint
or
or something?
she's. I don't know.
There's the flag. That's nice, a heart.
Oh yay!
They're all hugging.
Wait, what does this have to do with Sprite?
What is?
I haven't seen
It's
this.
nice. It's nice, Danny.
I mean, yeah, it's nice.
They're all a loving family.
It's
that's
a
what it's all
nice-
about. What the hell is that?
It's not
What?
Sprite, that's for sure.
Is this Halloween?
This is supposed to be a
Wait,
Sprite commercial.
There's a dad taking his
Oh, like a pride parade.
son and presumably his best friend. I don't know. No.
No, I think it's
Danny, did you?
what?
Look at that, Dad. Pride. What you feel when someone you love chooses to be free.
I don't think that's the actual definition
Not
of
alone.
pride.
And it's
Sprite.
Sprite.
That has nothing to do with Sprite. I mean, it's the only Sprite-related thing in that whole commercial was the word Sprite at the last second.
I have one thing to say, Dan.
Yeah,
What the was that?
it was apparently a Sprite commercial. It was, man, I don't
From
know.
now on, Danny, I'm watching all the clips. before the show. Not doing
All
this.
Oh.
All right. So, couple of things there. First of all, you see that dad at the end driving his kids.
Oh
to
yeah,
that parade?
the dad. He's just looking through the car. Yeah.
See the look on his face.
Apparently he's supposed to look prideful, but he just kind of looks.
Looks like he's
sad.
got a kid's baseball glove with a tag still on it down the cellar. It probably was never oiled. Probably the only thing being oiled up in that household is it.
Okay.
All right, couple of things. We talked about this, Danny. Remember the Gillette commercial back in the Super Bowl?
That one.
And it was all about men being horrible people.
The controversial one.
And then they came back and said, "Oh, sorry about that."
Yeah.
We talked. What does Gillette care about? And in this case, what does Sprite or Coke? What do they care about?
Making money.
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 Making money. Danny.
Yeah.
And was that a trans whatever?
I think it was. I don't know.
And again, I don't care, folks. Live your life. Live as God made you. God bless you. But Danny, what percent of the population do you think dresses up like that kid with the horny things on his?
With the horns.
It's not zero, but it's 1%, 2%. Maybe it's more. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But is Sprite not making money?
I don't see how
because
that
gay people aren't buying the product.
It kind of just. I don't know.
I don't get it. But here's the other thing I take from that.
I think they're just trying to make themselves look better by being like, "Hey, look at us. We accept everyone."
Here's the bigger point, Dan. That thing at the end, pride.
Yeah.
Pride was something like
when you see someone
you love or whatever,
yeah.
and that's fine. Not sure if pride is the word that comes to mind.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I feel like
Danny, what's something you've done that makes you proud? Just
well,
you're a great artist.
I got into my school. That's one thing.
You got into BC High. You worked hard, right?
Yeah.
Are you proud that as far as I know, you're not if you are, whatever, but pride is something that you work for. Like your mom got a PhD.
I guess that's one definition.
Right. You know who talked about this? Actually, Danny, while I'm talking,
yeah,
go on the YouTube there.
Okay.
And Google Norm Macdonald, great comic, and we've shown some of his stuff before. Great comic. Google Norm Macdonald, gay pride parents, something like that. And then while you're looking for that, he did a bit in one of his specials about this very thing.
I found this. Is this
about
it?
going to a gay? Don't bring it up yet, Danny.
Okay.
And sort of, is it really pride? Now, I will preface this by saying it's a little blue, if I remember. So, Danny, we might have to take out some things in post.
Uh-oh.
That's what we say in the business. You take it out in post. But
okay.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I think I got what you're looking for.
Yeah, okay. Bring it up there. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
But there is one very touching moment because the guy took me to this gay pride parade, and the most touching moment makes you cry is there's the parents of the adult gay
Talk about the parents of the like that guy in the car.
Signs and stuff,
yeah.
And it's the most moving part of it. And well, first of all, they're not dancing around in leather.
Those kids went either.
And
regular clothes.
but you see them, and some of these guys are old fellows. You could tell, Korea and stuff. You know what I mean? And they carry signs that say, I am proud that my son is gay. And it's so beautiful.
Yeah,
but I think they're choosing the wrong words because pride.
This was like 2005.
That's before I existed.
Between accepting and loving and everything like that.
Yeah.
But
love.
I don't think anybody's bragging about it down at work or anything.
We're basically watching stand up on the show. Why not?
We're just okay.
Guy goes, "Hey guys, come over here, man. I want to tell you something about my youngest son, Bill." McCluskey,
Norm
get over
Macdonald,
here.
one of the best, Danny. One of the best.
Norm.
I want to tell you about Bill. We're so proud of him. He graduated Harvard this year, top of his class. Gonna be a lawyer. What do you think of that, huh? You can use him, McCluskey, next time you get in trouble.
Nice.
Harvard.
Ah, my son. None of
Pretty
us
cool.
McPhersons ever
pretty
graduated
great.
the 5th grade. We're all just a bunch of chunks of coal. But it's all going to change now. Our young son, Bill. Tell you something else we're proud of him for. He was on the junior varsity basketball
The pause.
team. And in a span of 7 games, he had 4 triple-doubles to end the season. What do you think of that, huh? Unbelievable. Also loves... I don't know. In his... up his... This kid, he doesn't
You gotta
care.
take that out and post.
I don't know how he does it. I can't do it myself.
Can't do it myself.
Yeah. My son Bill. Gonna be a lawyer. I got a picture of him in the articling in Greenwich next year. There he is. He's graduated. That's his graduation picture. Look at that, huh? With his robes there.
Wait for it.
Mortar board. You know, look at. It's the hat,
Not that.
McCluskey, ignorant bastard. They call it that. Look at him there, huh? What a picture. You can't see it in the picture, but he's got 8 wedged up his. And of course, you can see the fine spray of arcing over his tongue as he greedily laps it up. Well. I feel so much pride when I see that picture. Pride is the thing that I most
Take it
feel.
down. Take it down. First of all, folks, if you don't know Norm Macdonald, go on the YouTube. One of the funniest comics alive. That was from his special. It's called Me Doing Stand-Up. We talked about stuff. Hitler's Dog was another special. But anyway,
Okay.
but that's the thing. Again, be loving. Be accepting. 100% agree. Live as God made you. Right, Danny? I mean, that's
Yes.
what we're taught.
Do that.
But pride, like, proud to, I don't know. I just don't get it. But Norm put it best. So let's move on. Speaking of taking it up the, you know what? Shifting gears to Trump. You know the Trump, Danny?
Yeah, the big orange man.
Now, President Trump, he's a president, commander-in-chief, God bless him. The Democrats, they want to impeach him. They're all up and on. They want to impeach. And I guess they had some hearings, and they're going to decide, I think, next month whether to actually impeach him. Here's the problem. The liberals, for the most part, they get their understanding of impeachment basically from watching Seinfeld. You know the show Seinfeld? Before your time.
Okay, where is this going?
All right. Let me explain. So there's an episode, I think it was actually a couple episodes of Seinfeld, like to be continued. But so Jerry got a pretty big check from a gig he did. So he decides he's going to buy his dad, Morty, a brand new Cadillac. It's like, I'm getting my dad a Cadillac. All right?
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
His dad and his mom, they live down in Florida. Jerry lives in New York. They're down in Florida, like a retirement community. So they don't make a lot of money, right? Fixed income. Anyway, buys dad a Cadillac, goes to visit, takes it to him. Great. And then Jack Clumpus, who was, by the way, Marty was on the board. I think he was actually the president of like the board of directors for the Del Boca Vista Phase 2 retirement community. And Jack Clumpus was, anyway, so Jack thinks, what's going on here? I can afford a Cadillac. And then when Jerry was there, they went to dinner. And it's common down there. They have what's called the early bird special. So Danny, I don't know that if you know what that means, but early bird is like you go early, like at 4 o'clock, and it's cheaper.
Oh, okay.
You pay less. And Jerry's like, I'm not eating at
Cool.
4 o'clock. I'll go later and I'll pay. Yeah, Jerry's doing all right. So they did. So Jack Clumpus sees Morty. They ate later. And so anyway, so Jack Clumpus starts thinking Morty is doing what? Stealing from the
no.
agent. Because Cadillac, he's eating later. So they want to impeach him.
Wait.
Yeah.
Impeach?
Impeach him. So do you know what impeach means, Danny? Well, this is what I'm explaining right now. So
I thought I did, but
Yeah, let me explain.
Now I'm confused.
So they had a vote, and they almost had Morty almost had enough votes to not be impeached. However, Mrs. Choate, who also lives down there, she had voted to not impeach, but then she remembered that Jerry, when she was up in New York at one point, stole her marble rye. I know, you got to watch Seinfeld to get it. But here's the point. She changed her mind. I want to impeach. They impeached Morty, and guess what? They kicked him out.
Wait, is this
He's
like...
no longer president of Del Boca Vista Phase 2.
Oh, okay,
Here's
yeah.
the thing.
I know,
Danny, here's the kicker. Here's the whole point.
What?
Impeachment, despite what Seinfeld might show you, does not mean you get kicked out.
Yeah, I know.
Impeachment just means you basically go to trial to then decide if you get kicked out.
Yeah.
Okay? It's a trial. That's all it is.
We've never actually had someone, like, completely kicked out. It's just like they're not...
So a lot of people don't, especially liberals, they don't get it. They don't watch Fox News, so they don't get the real story. So, here's the thing. 2 presidents have been impeached. Nixon was not impeached. He resigned before he was impeached because he knew, he saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton, remember him?
I heard about
Before your time,
all
you
this.
he was impeached.
Yeah.
He was impeached for diddling that intern. Actually, he was impeached because he lied under oath about diddling the intern, but still, he was impeached. But did he get kicked out? No.
No.
And guess what? He's one of those popular, beloved ex-presidents by the Democrats. Gets $1 million to give a speech. They love him. So it worked out okay for him. And then the first president to get impeached, you know who that was, Danny? It was Andrew Jackson. Now, Andrew Jackson, this is back in the 1800s, he was impeached for bribery or maybe stealing hay from his neighbor's farm, whatever they did back then. But he turned out all right because guess what? Andrew Jackson's on the $20 bill.
It was Andrew Johnson, not Jackson.
What's that, Danny?
His name was Andrew Johnson.
Andrew who?
Johnson. The guy you're talking about. His last name wasn't Jackson, it was Johnson.
Oh, it was Andrew Johnson that got impeached.
Yeah, and he was terrible.
Yeah, I get him mixed up. Andrew Johnson, not a good guy.
No.
Right. It didn't work out well for him. Here's my point. Doesn't matter. Jackson, Johnson, Trump, Mr. Trump, if you're watching, I know you do, you should want to be impeached. Send a tweet to Pelosi there and say, yeah, impeach me. Go for it. You know why?
Why?
First of all, they're not going to find nothing. They're not going to find anything wrong. Ukraine, Russia, whatever. And second of all, once it's all said and done, just like Clinton, he's going to be more popular.
You think so?
More beloved than he is now. The economy's great. People have jobs. We're not in a war. Building a wall. Oh. So he should ask to be impeached. And then, you know what's going to happen?
What?
They're going to put Trump on the currency, just like Jackson. Great. See Trump on like the $100 bill. Get rid of Ben Franklin. He was never president anyway.
But
yeah, there it is.
We should make
wait. Danny's quick. He brought up the that's Trump on the $100 bill. In Trump we trust. Yeah, right.
I don't like looking at this.
Take that down.
Okay.
Take it down. That's my point.
Why?
Mr. Trump impeachment is just going to make you.
Wait, isn't he like the 56th president or something? The 57th or 6th?
What's that, Danny?
Isn't Trump like the 56th or 7th president? We should make like a $56 bill and then put him on.
Here's what I will say. Of all the candidates, Democrats, that Mayor Pete Boot guy, forget his name, but if he were on the currency, he'd be on the $3 bill. And if you don't know what that means, you're probably better off.
Do $3 bills exist?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Danny, I have one more story, but I think we'll save it for the next show. We're getting out of time here.
Okay, all right.
But I just want to say it's great to be back, Danny.
It feels good.
You're in your new booth.
Yeah, I got a nice new updated booth here.
Yeah, updated booth,
it's
and just so good to be back. So check us out, MickDonato.com. Again, all your Mick Donato needs are there, and then Podbean. Podbean's great. You can get the app, watch it at your leisure. as they say. And then,
You
once
can-
again, got to give thanks to all my fans, emergency responders, fire, hazmat, law enforcement, narcotics, keep that fentanyl off the streets, military, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, I include you, Coast Guard, and of
Coast
course,
Guard.
Border Patrol, build that wall. Danny, any final thoughts? Glad to be back?
Yep, nice to be back.
Yeah,
Also, no, that's it.
that's it. All right.
That's all there is.
Good to be back with you, Danny. Love it. Good to be
Download our show on
rehabilitated and back in action. Folks, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.
This has been the Mick Donato Show.